guys, just back with IGN's E3 live show, streaming to you on e3.ign.com and YouTube. If you or anyone you know ever wanted to be a super spy, it's time to pay attention. Sony's Rory Maguire is here to show us the basics of spying in The Agency. Thanks for being with us today, Rory.
Absolutely.
Hi, so thanks for coming along with. So you're here at The Agency today, and this year you guys are showing off the PvP in the game. Can you talk to us a little bit about what that's about?
Yeah, for those that saw The Agency last year at E3 and are seeing it this year, they're in for a surprise. Last year, kind of in a nutshell, we focused on fidelity.
Right.
So it's been how the game looks, how the characters look, how the environments look, but it's also how the game feels. We've been letting people go hands-on with it, and within the first hour of the first day, it was just awesome. I mean, we had to peel some of the press off to make room for some of the other guys. So last year we saw a lot of the MMO aspects, we saw a lot of the spy aspects. This year we focused on a lot of the shooter aspects.
Excellent. So can you just explain how it works? I've heard that there are like special powers and everything that people get to use in PvP. Can you tell us about the special powers?
That's right. So players are living the life of a lead agent. So that's either the globe-trotting spy side, or they're going to go down the path of Paragon, which is the elite kind of machine gun-toting mercenaries, gritty guys. And down those paths, players are going to acquire gadgets that are going to allow them to do abilities. Now, other shooters, take our recon class for example. He's a sniper. Other shooters would say, okay, this guy's going to move a little bit slow or a little bit faster. He's going to have a little bit less health, and he has a sniper rifle. That's your sniper class. With us, that's just the beginning. The recon, he has a number of different abilities, such as the Oracle, which you can fire off and actually see enemies through walls. He has the situational awareness that you can exploit. In other games, that's a cheat.
And that actually works for your team members too, right?
That's right. So one of the core things that we've really balanced all the roles to include is that every ability that you deploy, it's powerful for you, it feels visceral for you as a shooter player, that helps your teammates as well.
Right. So is there like one special ability for each different class?
There's a lot more than that. There's a lot more than that.
What else are you guys showing here at the show?
So we're showing 4 of our 5 roles.
Okay.
The recon we're actually showing 3 different abilities on. So he's also got a hot foot tactical insertion, and that works a little bit different than what has been called a tactical insertion in other games.
Okay.
If you're hanging back and sniping, and you see a situation arising where your team needs you, you can fire that off. He fires his flare, and he pops right into the fight. So if your guys are capturing a point, or if they just need your help, or if a teammate needs pulled back to his feet, you can do that. We're also showing his imp grenade, this E3, which turns off other people's abilities and shuts them down so they can't fire them off.
That would be brutal.
And that's just on one guy, right?
Okay.
So we've also showing our assault, who he can put up a shield, and that makes him and the guys around him immune to any fire that comes through. We're also showing the suppressor, which is a very heavily armed, very heavily armored guy. He's very slow moving. He has the ability to completely negate grenades in an area. You start combining all those guys together, and you've got a force that's moving through an area that can block fire, can block grenades, knows where everybody is. It's getting healed by the last class that we're showing, which is the commander, and you've got some really cool team play aspects going on.
That sounds great. Now, so are players cordoned in a specific area? Like, do you have arenas? Are there different types? Like, how does that work?
Well, the agency is an MMO, so that means that we've got both PvE, we've got PvP, and you can also do things solo as well. So, for example, I'm going to log into the game. Maybe I don't like playing with random dudes, because random dudes, you know, that's just not my thing.
They can be mean.
Yeah. So I go off, I play by myself, I go on a couple of missions, and then you log on. And we've been playing together, and we've been progressing together. We can go off on a co-op mission together. We choose our roles so that we supplement each other. And then you log off, and I'm still not done. I want to play more. So I decide I'm going to go off into PvP. I get matched with random people. We play as a team together. And then if that's not my style, I can engage in our higher-end PvP, which is called World Domination, which we'll be releasing some more details about soon.
Excellent. Super excited. So what's your favorite class to play?
I split between, I like the really fast-moving recon guys, so I can pick guys off at a distance, but there's something to be said about a really big machine gun. So I like the suppressor, digging in, locking down an area, having people run away from me. That's good fun.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for being with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having us.
Back to you, Jess.
Thanks a lot for that secret agenty look. And for those of you who are just joining us, you're watching the IGN E3 live show, a special look at the hottest games of E3. Now, before we get back to our regularly scheduled program, we're going to give out the last prize of the show, namely the Call of Duty War Collection. All you have to do is follow our Twitter at IGN and tweet us what you think the E3 game of the show should be and why. Also include the hashtag Live8. Yep, that's a lot to cram into 140 characters, but we do have faith in you. Right now, we're going to dive right back into the world of criminals. No, we're not talking about the coast of sandwiches at E3. We're talking about true crime. We'll see you guys real soon.